Think your English is fine? Then why do your words sound basic? These 50 smart vocabulary words will make you sound confident, fluent, and sharp, even in daily conversations. Let's upgrade your English, word by word. 1. Absurd, meaning completely silly, unreasonable, or hard to believe. Examples: that idea is absurd. It would never work in real life. It's absurd to expect success without any effort. 2. Thrive, meaning to grow, succeed, or do very well. Examples: she thrives in challenging situations. With good care, the plants in my garden are thriving. 3. Bizarre, meaning very strange or unusual. Examples: the way he reacted was totally bizarre. She had a bizarre dream about flying cats. 4. Subtle, meaning not obvious but clever or gentle. Examples: she gave a subtle hint that she wanted to leave. The perfume had a subtle but lovely smell. 5. Overwhelm, meaning to make someone feel too stressed, confused, or emotionally full. Examples: I felt overwhelmed by all the work I had to finish. The kindness of strangers overwhelmed her. 6. Sincere, meaning honest, real, and from the heart. Examples: he gave a sincere apology. Her compliments always sound sincere. 7. Intentional, meaning done on purpose, not by mistake. Examples: the mistake was not intentional. He truly didn't know. She made an intentional choice to live simply. 8. Clingy, meaning too emotionally attached or always wanting attention. Examples: he broke up with her because she was too clingy. My dog is very clingy whenever there's thunder. 9. Intrigue, meaning to make someone feel curious or interested. Examples: the book's title intrigued me. Her smile intrigued him. He wanted to know more. 10. Resent, meaning to feel angry or bitter about something unfair. Examples: he resented his boss for taking all the credit. She resents being treated like a child. 11. Dwell, meaning to think too much about something negative. Examples: don't dwell on your mistakes, move on. He kept dwelling on what went wrong instead of fixing it. 12. Intense, meaning very strong in feeling or action. Examples: the heat was intense that afternoon. They had an intense conversation about the future. 13. Rational, meaning based on logic or clear thinking, not emotions. Examples: try to be rational in stressful situations. That's a rational decision. I agree with you. 14. Impulsive, meaning doing things suddenly without thinking. Examples: she made an impulsive decision to quit her job. Buying that car was an impulsive move. 15. Applaud, meaning to show approval or praise, often by clapping. Examples: the audience applauded loudly after her speech. I applaud your effort. You gave it your best. 16. Deliberate, meaning done slowly and carefully, with full thought. Examples: her actions were deliberate and well planned. He spoke in a deliberate tone to make his point clear. 17. Crave, meaning to strongly want something. Examples: I crave quiet time after a long day. She's craving chocolate again. 18. Vague, meaning not clear or specific. Examples: his answer was vague. I didn't understand what he meant. She gave me a vague idea of the plan. 19. Persistent, meaning not giving up even when it's hard. Examples: he was persistent and finally got the job. Her persistent efforts paid off. 20. Drenched, meaning completely wet. Examples: I got drenched in the rain on my way home. She was drenched in sweat after the workout. 21. Justify, meaning to give a reason or explanation for something, especially to make it seem right. Examples: he tried to justify being late by saying there was traffic, but no one believed him. You don't need to justify your choices to everyone, it's your life. 22. Withdraw. Meaning, to pull back, remove, or take something away like attention, money, or participation. Examples. After the argument, she withdrew from the conversation and stayed silent the whole evening. 23. Acknowledge. Meaning, to accept or recognize something is true or has happened. Examples. She finally acknowledged that she was wrong and said sorry to her friend. Even though the results were bad, he acknowledged everyone's hard work. 24. Hesitant. Meaning, unsure or slow to act because of fear, doubt, or nervousness. Examples. She was hesitant to speak during the meeting because she thought her idea wasn't good enough. He looked hesitant at the door, unsure if he should knock or walk away. 25. Trigger. Meaning, to start something suddenly, especially an emotion or reaction. Examples. That old song triggered memories of my childhood and brought tears to my eyes. Loud sounds can trigger panic in people who've experienced trauma. 26. Embrace. Meaning, to accept something fully or gladly, can also mean to hug warmly. Examples. Instead of running from change, she decided to embrace it and see it as a new opportunity. He embraced his son tightly after returning from a long trip. 27. Provoke. Meaning, to make someone angry or upset on purpose. Examples. She kept making sarcastic comments just to provoke him during the discussion. Don't provoke your brother. You know how easily he loses his temper. 28. Disguise. Meaning, to hide something or make it hard to recognize. Examples. He disguised his sadness with a fake smile so no one would ask questions. The thief was wearing a disguise so the cameras wouldn't recognize him. 29. Reinforce. Meaning, to make something stronger or more certain. Examples. The teacher gave more examples to reinforce the lesson and help students understand better. Daily practice helps reinforce good habits and builds long-term discipline. 30. Resist. Meaning, to fight against something or stop yourself from doing something. Examples. I tried to resist the chocolate cake, but it looked too delicious. She resisted the urge to check her phone and focused on her work instead. 31. Reassure. Meaning, to make someone feel less worried or scared. Examples. He reassured her that everything would be fine before she entered the exam hall. The doctor reassured the patient with a smile and kind words. 32. Criticize. Meaning, to say what you think is wrong with something or someone. Examples. Instead of helping, he kept criticizing her work in front of everyone. If you want to criticize, also be ready to give solutions. 33. Interpret. Meaning, to explain or understand the meaning of something. Examples. She helped interpret the instructions so the guests could understand what to do. Don't always interpret silence as agreement. Sometimes it means discomfort. 34. Influence. Meaning, to affect or change someone or something without force. Examples. Her calm nature influenced everyone in the team to stay positive. Social media influencers can strongly influence people's lifestyle choices. 35. Eliminate. Meaning, to completely remove or get rid of something. Examples. They are trying to eliminate junk food from their diet to stay healthy. You must eliminate negative thinking to grow in life. 36. Convince. Meaning, to make someone believe or agree with what you say. Examples. He convinced his parents to let him study abroad after showing them a clear plan. It was hard to convince her that failure is not the end, but part of learning. 37. Evaluate. Meaning, to carefully judge or check the quality, value, or condition of something. Examples. After the presentation, the panel will evaluate each student's performance. She took time to evaluate the offer before making a final decision. 38. Contribute. Meaning, to give or add something to help a group or cause. Examples. Everyone should contribute something, even if it's small, to make the event successful. She regularly contributes her time to help underprivileged kids learn. 39. Distract. Meaning, to take someone's attention away from something important. Examples. The loud noise outside distracted me during my online test. Don't let your phone distract you while you're trying to study. 40. Confront. Meaning, to face something difficult or someone directly and boldly. Examples. He decided to confront his fear of public speaking by joining a local club. She confronted her boss about the unfair treatment in front of the team. 41. Articulate. Meaning, to express your thoughts or ideas clearly and effectively in words. Examples. She is very articulate and can explain even complex ideas in a simple, understandable way. If you want to lead a team, you must be able to articulate your vision clearly. 42. Mitigate. Meaning, to reduce the bad effects or seriousness of something. Examples. Wearing a helmet can mitigate the risk of injury in bike accidents. They planted trees to mitigate the effects of pollution in the area. 43. Endorse. Meaning, to publicly support or approve something or someone. Examples. The famous actor endorsed the product, and its sales increased overnight. I can't endorse this plan unless I see clear benefits for the team. 44. Comply. Meaning, to follow rules, laws, or instructions without resistance. Examples. All visitors must comply with the hospital's safety regulations. He refused to comply with the policy, so he was removed from the project. 45. Facilitate. Meaning, to make a process or action easier or smoother. Examples. The teacher used group activities to facilitate better learning and communication. Technology can facilitate faster problem solving if used correctly. 46. Contradict. Meaning, to say or show the opposite of what someone else said or believed. Examples. His statement completely contradicted what he had said yesterday. Don't contradict yourself in the interview. It shows lack of clarity. 47. Exaggerate. Meaning, to describe something as bigger, better, or worse than it really is. Examples. He always exaggerates his achievements to impress people. Don't exaggerate the problem. It's manageable with a bit of effort. 48. Repercussion. Meaning, a negative result or consequence of an action. Examples. Cheating in exams can have serious repercussions on your future. She quit her job without a backup plan and later faced financial repercussions. 49. Deteriorate. Meaning, to become worse over time. Examples. His health deteriorated quickly after he stopped taking the medicines. The old building deteriorated due to years of neglect and no maintenance. 50. Reinstate. Meaning, to bring something back into position, use, or power. Examples. After the protest, the teacher was reinstated in her position with full respect. The company plans to reinstate the old bonus system next year. So now you've learned 50 powerful English words, not from textbooks, but from real life. These are the kind of words that make your English sound smart, fluent, and confident, whether you're speaking at work, in interviews, or with friends. But remember, don't just read them, use them, practice them, speak them. That's how real fluency grows. Which word was new for you? Which one will you try using today? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if this helped you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real-world English like this. And if you want to support this work, feel free to send a super thanks. Every bit keeps us going. Until next time, keep learning, keep leveling up, keep speaking English that stands out.